fellas, we are in some dangerous motherfucking water right now because if the Knicks
Oh
get
my
to the
goodness.
finals
Oh
and happen
shit.
to win the finals, we're not going to be
Oh
able to
my
tell no one
goodness.
from
Oh
New
my.
York nothing for
Oh
the next 20
shit. I'm so
years.
sick
Yeah.
The
of this
next
shit.
20 years, you can't say shit to
This
nobody
just
from New York
sick of
if
this
them
shit.
boys are able to slide to the finals
Oh
and
my
make it
goodness.
happen, man. So let's talk about this. This is really exciting.
Um.
Obviously, these guys linked up last year. The Knicks were a little shorthanded. Randall was out, and then they lost OG, I think, after game 2. But hey, everyone seems to be healthy. Again, Pacers with their depth. Same thing we talked about with OKC. Pacers are
Hmm.
a very deep team, hot at the right time. The Knicks are very top heavy, and their guys have logged a lot of minutes, but their guys are playing a lot of good
Yeah.
basketball right now. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at this series. And KD, I'll start with you. The Knicks started a minus 140. They're favored with home court advantage. They're 2-1 versus the Pacers this year. Indy has 6 players averaging double figures. This is going to be really fun. What do you
Yeah.
see and who do you like?
Wow, man. I think this is one of the more balanced series that we're gonna see in some time, right? The Pacers, man, they play with pace. They're well coached. Like, Rick Carlisle doesn't get enough credit, right? Remember, he coached Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash back in the days before they won their championship. He coached the Detroit Pistons before Larry Brown took over and got them a championship. So, like, he's one of those old school coaches that skill set has like transcended through the generations. And so I tip my hat to him. They say he used to get tape before the game. So, like, he's a hooper to the core. So I like their balance. I
Yeah.
like their depth. I like, their continuity. But like, I just think that the Knicks, you know what I mean? Like with that top 5 players that they play, they don't play a lot of people off the bench. I think McBride comes in and he's kind of an X factor. But I just think that the Knicks, it's their time. They got the best closer in the game analytically, and the eye test kind of proves to us that Jalen Brunson is that guy during the clutch time. I think their fans need this. And it's about time, man, that New York does something, man. They've been living off the 80s and the 70s for so long, man. Like New York got so much shit to us coming up, man, when we used to go to ABCD camp and things
Oh
like.
man.
But
Oh,
it's time for them boys to, like show up and show out. And then also, the other 3 teams in the playoffs right now are small market teams. Right.
Yep.
And so the impressions and the Nielsen, factor, you know what I mean? I think it'll be good for the game if the Knicks get to the finals. I think it'll bring basketball, back to what, quote unquote is called the Mecca. So I'm up
Hmm.
with the Knicks in this series.
wow, man. Ugh. I can't stand them motherfuckers, man. Them
I
New
know
York
you can,
motherfucking
Matt. I
fans. Them
still remember them
motherfuckers, man,
days.
they act like they done won the motherfucking championship already, man. I'm just like, God damn. I can't stand them, man. But it's gonna be a great series. Like you said, man, it's very balanced and shit. I'm I'm pulling for Indiana. I won't, I love Bronson and what he's about and all this shit and his dad over there shit. I don't think they made it this far until when his damn daddy was playing like 20 some years ago,
Mhm.
whenever the fuck
Mhm.
that was. So
Mhm.
yeah, man. So but I'm pulling for Brunson to have a good series and but I like Indiana in the series because New York, those guys, them motherfuckers done logged a lot of minutes on them legs, man. It's late in the season.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, you gotta think
Yes.
about that, man. And Tom, he ain't doing a lot of fucking subbing,
No.
man. So,
No.
I mean, I think it's gonna start to show up sometime coming up in this next series. I mean, so but pay attention to this shit now. Them legs be gone now. So
Yeah.
I
Facts.
like
Hey,
Indiana. I like Indiana.
hey, that was going to be my main question. At some point, are these minutes going to catch up, or
Mhm.
is adrenaline going to prevail? Like, Katie, you've been to the conference finals, right?
3 times.
Okay, yeah. So the conference finals, I mean, it's man, you're almost there.
Yes,
You
yes,
see the finish
yes,
line.
yes,
Yeah.
So
yes, yes.
obviously, my question is: that fatigue going to set in, or is that adrenaline going to carry them with a few days off in between games? Max, you got to play in the Garden for the finals. What was
Yeah,
that crowd like? Although y'all handed them what you needed to hand them to get you a ring, what was
yeah.
that crowd and that energy like in Madison Square during the finals?
A lot of shit talking before the,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
motherfucker was talking so much shit outside the arena. I said, God damn. I'm glad we ain't playing against all them motherfuckers. We just playing 5-on-5. You know, these motherfuckers act like they was gonna all play against us. You know, these
They
motherfuckers
were.
like,
In
yeah,
their
but
mind, they was.
them motherfuckers go crazy, man.
Yeah.
I just can't stand the motherfuckers. But I love it's one of my best places to play in the NBA. I love playing in New York, and like they said, it's the Mecca. So,
Hey,
but
they they
it's
got
definitely a drilling flow. I mean, to get to going,
yeah.
and I love playing in New York. But
Hey,
to
Matt, let me
shut
say
their
this.
ass up.
They got the ultimate gaslighter. Whoever that is up there on the organ, doom, doom, doom,
Oh,
doom,
Oh
doom.
yeah.
Like that dude,
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
is like a gaslighter because he get the crowd like you know what I mean off the chains. He is very
yeah,
underrated.
yeah,
Whoever that dude
Active.
is,
absolutely,
boy, go
yeah.
Hey.
know him.
I don't even need to go to the game. I just might want to be in the city and feel the energy
Mm.
outside. Because, like you
Oh
said, I
my
mean, they
goodness,
was whooping people's ass after the last game,
come
and we're
on,
gonna
man,
get to that.
come on, man.
I like. Hey, there's some matchups in this game with Brunson and Halliburton and
Mm,
OG and
mm,
Siakam and
mm.
Miles Turner and Cat. And then Neesmith and Nemhart.
Lamar,
I
yeah,
Nemhart,
fuck with
yeah,
Nemhart.
yeah,
yeah,
And
yeah,
and
then
they
you
yeah.
look on
Super
the
love
flip. You
fucking
look.
him
You look
stuff.
on the flip side of Hart and McBride
Yeah.
and although you don't want to put Bridges is kind of in that in that category too. So I think there's a lot of cool little matchups within this series. I'm really interested and excited
Mm,
about this series. To your point, KD, I completely agree. This is probably the most balanced series.
mm-hmm.
And remember last year the WWE kind of played this up too with Halliburton
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
mm-hmm,
Brunson
Brunson.
at
mm-hmm.
an event and they stared each other down. Know what the fuck Halliburton was wearing some tight jean shorts and
Oh, he gonna
some
be
combat boots. But I'm excited about this. I think this is going to
Oh
be a great
shit.
series.
Yes, it is.
I want to go with the Knicks not because of I just think it'll be great for basketball.
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think New York needs a little bit of love on the basketball side because I think
Yeah.
California has passed them as far as the mecca
And
of
Florida
basketball.
and
Oh,
Texas
Florida too?
and
You
Seattle.
you started shit. I didn't
Yeah,
say all that. I
man, New
just said
York, they
Cali.
they they, they falling
Yeah.
off.
Tell
Like
him,
you remember how
homeboy.
they
They
That's right. Tell him,
it's
homeboy.
been a
Florida.
minute.
you remember them
Florida
But
New York
too.
they
I'm gonna
was
tell y'all right now,
struggling.
we might in our lifetime we might not be able to say nothing to anybody from New York if these motherfuckers find a
Oh
way
my
to
goodness.
win it.
I'm trying to tell you,
They're
this
gonna
Yeah.
shit gonna
ride
get
this shit
ugly.
for a
It's
minute,
gonna
man.
get
So
ugly. Oh my goodness.